After our hectic travels in 2025, we went to Vic's home country of the Philippines to slow things down a bit. In March 2026, we visited a city we'd never been to before, in the center of the country. The island of Panay is home to the world-famous resort island of Boracay and the Philippines seafood capital, Roxas City in Qube Province, both of which we'd visited before. But Iloilo in the south of Panay Island was new to both of us. Our hotel, complete with an electric car charger, was on the west side of the city, in a district that has been newly developed in the past 10 to 20 years, and is one of the fastest growing in the country. A monument adjacent to our hotel is a reminder of Iloilo's past, the late 19th century and early 20th century, when it was the Philippines' Queen City of the South, a hub of international trade. All the land around our hotel was one giant hacienda, and the monument is dedicated to the former landowner, reminiscent of a chimney of one of the largest sugar factories in the country. Nearby, now unused, salt beds, rice ponds, fish ponds, and sugarcane fields await development for the city's new era of prosperity. One of Vic's friends, who she hadn't seen in maybe 40 years, lives in Iloilo and gave us an inside peek at one of the city's growth industries, ice. Starting over 10 years ago with one small ice machine that you'd find in a hotel, he now turns tanker truckloads of water into 30 tons of tube ice for 24 hours when running at full capacity. His ice is shipped to convenience stores, restaurants, and meat packing plants in and around Iloilo. And he's expanding solar power capacity to help support the massive electrical draw. Though Iloilo has been trading with China for 900 years, most of the city's visible history is from the Spanish colonial era, including Iloilo's Chinatown, the Molo district, that followed the model for cordoning off Chinese traders that the Spanish first implemented in Manila's Binondo, the world's first Chinatown. Molo Church was constructed in 1831, and its main distinction is that all 16 saints in the church are women. The current Jaro Cathedral was built in the Jaro district in 1874. Its elevated and encased image of Our Lady of Candles, patron of the Western Visayas region, reflects the freestanding bell tower across the road. Iloilo has several heritage homes from the early 20th century American colonial period. The Molo Mansion, across from Molo Church, was built in 1926. You can't tour the house, as it's now a store selling Filipiniana souvenirs. But the adjacent area has very nice restaurants and cafes. The 1927 Agatona House Museum and Cafe near Jaro Cathedral is more of a cafe than a museum, and a combined ticket is the only option, so we skipped it. The Angelicum School is a private Dominican school opened in 1978, built around a heritage house from 1937, built for a local sugar magnate. The designer was one of the Philippines' most celebrated architects, Andres Luna, son of Juan Luna, the Philippines' most famous artist. The main dining and ballroom were converted to the school's chapel by the Dominican friars, and the school symbol is a gold Philippine sun over the black and white Dominican cross. Extensive repairs had to be made in 2008 after Hurricane Frank flooded the house up to the level of these electric fans. But the grand staircase is still all original. From the right angle, the swoop of the upper level forms a multicolored heart. The owners lived in the house for 4 years, even hosting Manuel Quezon, the first president of the Philippines, in 1939. But the 1941 Japanese occupation took over the house and used the basement for their torture chamber. Before the Allies liberated Iloilo in 1945, the Japanese had destroyed most of the city, ending the city's period of prosperity and prominence, a condition from which it's only recently started to recover. The food of Iloilo is renowned in the Philippines and has been recognized by UNESCO. The open-air mall next to our hotel had several restaurants to try. First on our list was Netong's, a chain that serves up their original recipe for an iconic Ilonggo noodle soup called Batchoy. The menu had 3 choices of noodles and up to 4 main ingredients. We went for the mega with liver, pork, beef, and bone marrow. We also got a side of puto, slightly sweet steamed rice cakes that you can dip into the soup. The batchoy was fantastic. Oysters, talaba, are cheap and plentiful in Iloilo. We went for the steamed oysters and grilled marlin. The oysters were huge, and their house vinegar went perfectly with both. After the ice factory, we went to a nearby talabahan, where the first thing we did was pick what we wanted to eat, including a shellfish called angel wings that Vic had looked forward to since before we flew to Iloilo. We had more oysters with their house vinegar, more blue marlin, and a local version of a Filipino sour soup called sinigang. But the angel wings, called Diwal, sticking out your tongue, was the star of the show. There are also snacks like Biscocho, a crispy buttery biscuit, and empanaditas. More snacks are made by Trappist monks from Giloras Island across the water from Iloilo, but that's the story for the next video. When Iloilo's fish pens, salt flats, and other riverside industries were active, they had killed the Iloilo River itself. 2 decades ago, the city undertook a massive cleanup effort and created the 6-mile-long Riverwalk Park, the longest urban park in the Philippines and a success model for other cities. Sunset Boulevard is a separate but probably more ambitious recreational project. Vehicles, bicycles, pedestrians, and food stalls all line this road every evening. If not the best spot, it's certainly the most popular spot to watch a sunset in Iloilo. Coming up, we take the ferry from Iloilo to Guimaras Island.